we argue a lot, and we have to share a lot of things, and we have to share, we have to have the same hairstyles and stuff. I think like the good things about us are like we're twins. I love her, she loves me. We have different sides of the room, and I like that instead of just sharing the room.
11 years old. How long have y'all been twins?
11 years.
You sure?
Mhm.
I thought someone told me that you'd only been twins for 5, and the first 6 years y'all were not twins.
What?
Huh?
What?
Someone told me that you've only been twins for like 5 years, but the first 6 years of your life y'all were not twins.
How are we gonna be twins and then not be twins? That's impossible.
Well, someone was sharing with me that they thought that y'all had only been twins for like 5 years. You were the first 6 years of your life you were not twins, and the last 5 years you were twins. Is there any truth to that?
No.
You sure? Is it possible that you were not twins the first 6 years, and you just recently, the last 5 years, have turned into twins?
No.
That's not possible. You ever heard of that? You haven't? Okay. Well, I guess I can't really believe that rumor.
And my mom, she bought me and Drew a phone, and she made me and my sister share. My sister, she broke the phone, and she had to share. Me and her had to share one.
So how do you share a phone? I mean, how does that work? Because, I don't know how you share a phone.
You share a phone by one person takes it to school. Well, if your mom lets you, but you have to have the battery out so the teachers don't catch you. And the other one gets to see it at home whenever you get off the White House or whatever.
So you have to take turns.
Yes, and it is very frustrating. If you're like texting somebody and the one comes up to you saying, "Hey, it's my turn," like you have to like hurry up and text the phone. It's weird, just texting out random stuff. It's like really she started like fake calling people. Cause this boy named Rio, he was new to the school and he wanted to talk to his best friend. Well, he says bro, Kylan Winston, and she like recorded it and acted like she was Kylan. She said, "What's up, dude? What you wanna do?" And then she gave it to Rio and she said, "Hey, Kylan wants to speak to you." He's like, "Yes, yes," and he picked up the phone and he's like, "What's up, Kylan?" And Kylan was like, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I have to go use the restroom. I'll be back in 20 minutes." And I was laughing. I was like, "Drew, it's my turn." And Andrea, it's my turn. She goes by Drew. I go by Nia sometimes. And she just mean. She never did give me the phone. She was about to beat me up.
Do you show love to your twin sister?
Try to.
You try to. How do you generally show her that you love her? What are some things you do?
Well, I try to like let her have some of my things because like I'm usually a mean sister to her sometimes.
Oh, you're honest about that, aren't you?
And like I argue with her, and that's why my mom screams at me because like she's showing me that I need to like show her how to do things and not be like a mean sister all the time. And I try to like give her things, but sometimes she like tell me to shut up and stuff. So sometimes I just stop doing that.
And my brother Andrew, he doesn't look nice, but he's really mean. He makes us kiss each other on the cheek. That's gross. He says.
But I mean, is that
He says
sad?
peck, and he makes us hug each other. That's just gross. He says, "I always love you, my sister, my arms and my thigh." I was like, and he whooped us not for pecking each other.
Second is like if we argue in the house, my mom or my brother or something, they will make us peck on the lips if we argue to break it through it, so we won't do it again.
How do you feel about that?
Hate it.
Huh?
I hate it.
Why do you hate it?
It's unusual.
It's unusual. Showing love is unusual.
I didn't say anything like that.
Peck.
It's not fair.
No, you hear what I said.
Yes.
If you believe, if you don't want to peck, finish that sentence. If you don't want to peck, you
don't
shouldn't
have
be
to able to peck.
or forced to peck.
Forced to peck.
Okay.
But showing love is a different thing than pecking.
Oh, it is? Well, the idea was that if you peck, you're showing love.
No.
And you're saying, oh, it's not. So what's the purpose of the peck?
The peck is like a peck is a revenge, or it's a revenge or like something that you need to do for like a punishment.
So like maybe a consequence? Does it work and help prevent y'all from fighting if you know that you're going to have to be pecking to make up?
Yes, he does. It works. So I'm kind of happy that sometimes I'm happy that he makes us hugs because he keeps us from fighting because I don't want us to fight. But sometimes I just don't like him doing it.
You don't? Okay. So you talked about the good part, and you're spending a lot of time talking about the bad part. If there's one thing you could tell your sister that you wish she would stop doing, what would it be?
Stop hitting me.
She doesn't hit you, does she?
And then she gossiped about me.
Your own twin?
Yeah, she's mean. She started talking about my business.
If you could, what's something you would change about her?
Sucking her fingers.
She sucks her fingers? Which fingers? She doesn't suck her fingers.
These two.
She do? Really? You've not witnessed this personally, have
No,
you?
she did it since she was a little baby.
And why did she do that? Do you know where she got it from?
Her traits.
Whenever I was little, whenever I was like in second grade, I used to suck my fingers.
How many fingers did you suck?
2.
Can you show
I
me
got the traits from
which ones did you suck? I'm sorry. I was just asking. I just wondered. All right, that's fine.
because I got the traits from my mama. She sucks her thumb,
No,
just like
no.
Adrian.
I mean, but your mom's a grown woman.
Yeah, I know, but
she
she
don't-
sucks her thumb. She sucks her thumb.
Not now. She's done.
Yes, she does. She's used to it. She only does it whenever she goes to sleep. And I suck my two things because I got the traits from her. She told me.
So you're not responsible then, really?
No, and then I started going out of it, and I stopped in second grade. I had 3 years to grind.
Tell me some of the good things about being a twin.
Well, you get to share things with her, because like if you're like spoiled and you're like the only child, then you usually don't have no friends or no brothers or sisters, and you'll be lonely. But if you have like a twin sister or anything, then you'll feel special.
What's the bad thing about being a twin? What's the part that's not so good?
Being the oldest, because sometimes she don't listen to me, and she usually takes all my things, and she won't be quiet some of the moments.
Do you ever try to take advantage of her because you're the oldest? Honestly, you do.
Not always.
Okay. So overall, would you say being a twin is bad or good?
Both.
So you won't say it's more one than the other.
Because once we do bad things, it's mostly like together, or I'm trying to get revenge back to her. And good things is once like we have birthday parties together, and we usually like get things, and like on holidays we share things, and I like that.
Okay. So if you could say one nice thing to your sister, what would it be?
I love you.
And do you really mean it? So if you wanted to give her a peck, you'd want to do it on your own terms and not because of consequences.
On her cheek, yes.
All right. Okay. By the way, I asked her, I'm going to ask you the same question. Do you think the peck consequence helps to keep y'all from fighting too much? If you know what's going to happen if you get caught?
Well, I think it's not really, because we have to do another thing at home, do fingers and toes.
Ooh, what's that about?
Oh, I'll show you if you want me to.
Okay, let me stop. So start talking.
Want me to show you? Oh.
So what is this pose that you're doing now? What's it called?
Fingers and toes.
And why do you have to do it?
Punishments and consequences that you have to learn, and so you won't have to. You have to learn it so you will stop doing it in the future.
Okay. How long have you had? What's the record for holding fingers and toes?
About an hour if you do something really, really bad, and 30 minutes if you like argue with somebody.
Wait, who's out here? Who's out here?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is pretty poor, 10 is outstanding. What number would you give being a twin? Say your name and then give me your number.
Engineer, a 9. Andrea, 10.
So, really, both of you are saying that after all is said and done, being a twin is pretty
Not that bad. Not that bad.